Welcome to Fort Collins, Colorado, home to the Colorado State Rams, settled at just over 5,000 feet, and we have a game that will live up to the altitude. A top 25 showdown coming up. Two of college football's premier teams preparing to duke it out right here on this field. And the Rams will put total leather and will get started. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So West Virginia's offense is on the field for the first time today. Here he comes, and obviously a defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
To the ground, he's got it again. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. When you have a conference as deep and balanced as this Big 12 is, it's important to get off to a quick start in conference play.
Yeah, you're going to be challenged each and every week here in the Big 12 Conference. Since they've expanded, the quality of this conference has gotten so much better. So, David, big challenge here to make sure mentally your mind is right starting the season off today.
Yeah, I mean, to make your dreams come true, it starts one game at a time, the old cliche. But the Big 12, year in and year out, so many different teams that can beat you, so many different teams that can put points up on the scoreboard. Got to start fast in Big 12 play.
After the misfire, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
Nice play design on that one. You make it easy for your quarterback, too, because it's easy to see what's happening right in front of you. Over the middle of the field, you can see where defenders are dropping. You can see where the soft spots are in zone coverage. And just a really nice job by the QB locating his guy and making an accurate throw.
Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Give to the back. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the 1st down. And the Mountaineers trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Forges ahead for 1 to the 8-yard line.
This offensive line better figure out a plan for this D tackle. He is tough to block with one guy. You might want to start double teaming him. He's going to be a problem moving forward. You saw all of his ability on that last play.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. They've gotten pushed back, but it's still 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. He'll bring it out. It's Simon. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. The Rams want to move quickly. The play-action fake. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And he was held in check in game 1, but you're not going to hold him in check for long. And right out the gates, getting a sack in the 2nd ball game, that will not be his last sack of the season. This dude is a ball player.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Grabbed over the middle. It's Clowney. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. And the Rams come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Hard work pays off, guys. These offenses work so hard week in, week out, working on those critical down distances, 3rd downs. Having that conversion this early in the game, that's got to feel good for this offense.
Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have the national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. Offense on the move. A big play there, gets it to the 30. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on first down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10. Quick strike complete. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. The Rams are threatening in the red zone. They want to run it left here. There to stop him after a pickup of 3. It's down to the 15. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll leave it with him. Tough running this deep in the red zone. He's got 4 down to the 11. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Wants to throw on 3rd. Got it. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Colorado State.
And I tell you what, this offense, man, we got a small sample size. We only had 1 game where they were unbelievable last game, but another score early in this football game. This offense is looking like a force to be reckoned with.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Running back searching for a hole. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Dings it complete to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible. And sometimes it doesn't work in the running game. But I can throw it to them. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out of it.
He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Fires to the right. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. And they'll get off 1 more play before the end of the quarter. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. Complete to the right. They make the stop, and that's how the first quarter will end. That's the end of the quarter, and Colorado State is on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Looking to move it through the air. Makes his connection. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll try the run. Tackled at the 31. They'll give him 6 on the play.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on 1st down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit.
It's so nice to be an offense on 2nd down in short yardage situations. Why? I can take shots. If I want to, I can just act like I'm going to run to try to get the 1st down, take a deep shot down the field. I can run the football. The whole playbook is open to my disposal.
The Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the back. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down.
1st down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
He's got it. And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. On the ground. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, West Virginia. That was an absolute sledgehammer of a drive, just taking the air out of the ball.
And it's hard when you run that many plays not to make a mistake and throw an interception or get penalties and put you in a bad spot. But the offense just strung play after play after play together and got in the end zone.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Colorado State takes over the Ram offense, returns to the field. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tied.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put it on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
Well, that receiver, he knew he had to get his head turned around quickly. He's running the curl route against zone coverage, but he knows his quarterback is going to be firing that ball into him. It's a rocket pass. He's able to make the catch and get the 1st.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. On 2nd down, looking to throw. Catch in the middle, it's fouled. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. And the Rams racing to the line in a hurry up. Trying to find his man on 1st down. They're working that left side. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Got some of the work done on 1st. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. They go to the draw. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. And they decide to trot out the kicker. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. With that field goal, guys, we're all tied up in the early going. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Army overcame a tough opponent, but not only that, a raucous crowd. The Black Knights tuned out all the noise and showed this team can win on its field, your field, or a neutral field. Well done. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But, boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. A little too much juice on that one from the junior.
quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the aggressive nature, but his receivers aren't 9 feet tall. No one's going to catch that. No one can climb the ladder. You got to bring it down a little bit.
Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. The give to the back. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down.
And this offense is clicking, everything's moving, and the guy carrying the football, I mean, he is carrying the rock. Like, this is a guy he's setting this tone for this game.
And the ball is picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
He wants to throw. Wiggles, but now he's swallowed up, and he'll be knocked down for a loss on the trick play.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And they got him for the sack.
Not a ton of play calls for 3rd in California when you're on offense. You know you're going to have your quarterback holding on to the football. You really got to think about how you're going to protect him. Offensive coordinator may want to think about using more max protect schemes, get more bodies in to give this quarterback a chance.
West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you...
And it's picked off. That kind of play can really get you going, not only on defense, but the great field position for the O at the 37.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. He'll always remember this moment.
And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. 2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. Scrambling away. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Wants to throw on 1st down. Trying to get to it. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. Defense dropping into soft coverage. Got out of trouble and throws. That's reeled in. It's Boone. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. On 4th down, they'll try to get something out of this drive before the end of the half. Splits the uprights. Good. And they've regained the lead. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Just enough time for one final play of the half. He's going to pass. Pressure is all over him, and he can't get it off. Down he goes, and that'll bring us to the end of the first half. And the Mountaineers will kick it away to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Simon. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right. That pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different looking football.
Looking to go up top on first down. That's caught. It's Boone. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. The Rams want to pick up the tempo. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. Starting to feel a little pressure. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. And the Rams are rolling down the field.
I love the play call there, too, because second and short, defense is thinking you might run it. So you try to catch them off guard with the pass. Nothing there. Even if you throw an incompletion, you're going to have a chance to run it the very next play, but it doesn't matter. This guy's just so athletic himself. He's able to go get the first. Let's get a fresh set of downs.
Looking to pass on second down. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Snagged on the outside. It's Boone. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
He'll come out throwing on first down. Caught near the sideline, it's Boone. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. They'll run play action. Quick completion on the out. You know this sophomore has a big arm, and there were some revolutions on that one. The give to the lone running back. Got enough space, and he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Colorado State.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. On the move from inside is 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close, Dave.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now, and you score so quickly. It's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being you, keep being aggressive.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give out of the gun. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Looking to throw for it. He lets it fly. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on fourth down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down.
I like the idea to go for it there on fourth down. You're basically at midfield, and you've got confidence in your guys to be able to go out. You've got experience in this offense. Guys have made these types of plays before. That time, the defense stepped up. They bowed up and made a better play and take over. Now you need your defense to get on the field in a sudden change situation and get you the football back.
The Rams headed quickly to the line. On second down, he'll fire. Pulls it in. They make the stop after the catch. There's still some work to do to pick up that first down. They're looking at a third down and short from the 33. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the third time. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And now the lead is even bigger. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Wide open downfield. Racing down the left side. The 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Mountaineers. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
That makes the score. Colorado State, 23.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And he was able to get back on top of it. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Now they'll run the draw. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. And the Rams are in the hurry-up. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
The Rams have this offense rolling. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. They get to the line quickly. From the gun, the running back has it. At the 35, he's loose. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. And the Rams will snap it on 1st and 10. The give. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Clock winds inside a minute to play here in the 3rd. Off the play fake. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look there. 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
And it's no good. The lead is still 6 after the miss. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. 1st down to start the drive after the break. He's looking to throw it. He's right on target. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. Tackle is made after the 1st down.
Well, it's not a home run, but it's just enough by the running back to move the chains.
They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wide receiver shows motion. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. It's complete on the right side. So much change of direction. He's down at the 23. Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this 3rd and short. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense got the stop there on 3rd and 1. Let's see if they can do it again here on 4th and inches, Dan.
I just got to find a way to fall forward, be physical. We work on this all week. You know you're going for it on 4th down.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the 1st down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it. Now, a fresh set of downs.
Defense there to stop him after a pickup of 2 down to the 15. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. To the ground with the back. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the 1st down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the 1st down mark.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Trying to run it in. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal opportunity, man, oh man, those collars start getting a little. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Mountaineers. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella. Pretty
impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the boxes. Still, this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
Colorado State takes takes over the Ram offense, returns to the field. He'll start this drive firing. Complete downfield. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Out of the gun to give to the back. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Rams will hustle to the line. He's going to pass on 2nd down. Oh, he makes the catch. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. And the Rams come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
Offside defense.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
He's looking to throw. Gonna let it fly. And he's got it at the 15-yard line. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. And a late opportunity to grab the lead here. A touchdown would be huge. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The Rams have it in scoring position on 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
That's so frustrating when you get in a 1st and goal situation. The next thing you know, you're backed up. You're not even in the red zone anymore. Offenses have to be able to respond. You got to understand, I'm going to get negative plays. What's next? What do I got on the sheet that I know I'm going to call? Get this back and get in the end zone.
On 2nd down, wants to throw. He got it! Touchdown Rams! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
I think one of the most underrated things we talk about with the QB is timing. Being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver where he can continue to catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch, nice catch, nice play in the 4th quarter when you needed it for this team to take the lead.
He gets it into the end zone. The 2-point try is good, and now the lead is 7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. Here's the conundrum for the defensive coordinator. Do you stay aggressive or do you protect and play a little more conservatively with the lead and just a few minutes left? That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
And after giving up that completion, guys, I wonder if the defense is going to decide to stay in zone or maybe mix things up, a little more man coverage, maybe blitz.
And I tell you what, I know it's little when these QBs miss and the ball's not right to them, but man, it makes such a difference with yards after the catch. And in this case, even catching the football, it was just a little bit off, and it just made it a little bit difficult for his wide receiver to try to make the catch.
He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. They want to just keep throwing it. He's got his man, and he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. And guys, this can be a great time to look for a big play on 2nd and inches. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They get him on the ground, but it's a 1st down. The Mountaineers in the hurry-up. Right back to the well. moves the contact. He's had a day, 103 yards rushing, and he goes over the century mark in this season opener. We have reached the 2-minute warning, and time is of the essence if this offense is going to make a play. Going up top on first down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Give to the running back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, West Virginia. Now the two-point conversion attempt is coming. From the gun. It's complete to the right. He gets it into the end zone, and the two-point conversion is good, and the gamble gives them the lead by 1. Here's the return from inside his 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. They'll try to get the first through the air. He's going up top here late in the game.
And it's now or never. It's do or die for this offense. Fourth down, late in the game, trailing. They absolutely have to connect and move the chains right here. This thing's over.
Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. They'll try it on the ground. At the 45 on his way. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. They'll throw it on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Clowney. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for second down. Got his man downfield. And that stiff arm is a weapon for this runner. He uses it and picks up a first down. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Snagged in the middle. It's Clowney. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Got his man on the right. Touchdown, Colorado State. And inside a minute to go, and they've got the lead.
Yeah, and a nice job in the fourth quarter making plays, and a nice job being on the same page. QB, receiver. You could tell he broke with the football. He caught it in stride.
Trying to get it away, and he cannot. The quarterback is sacked, and so is the two-point conversion attempt. They'll need to be very sound here, limit this return, and put this game in the hands of their defense to salt it away. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within.
And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Wants to throw on second down. He's taking a deep shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He's got it. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Comes out throwing on first down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Hey, listen, it's hard for an offense. When you're trailing late in the game, you've got to throw to get back in. The defense already knows it anyway. On top of that, you've got this weather that you have to deal with. These conditions are not conducive to playing pitch and catch. This is a big uphill battle for this offense.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
He uncorks one deep. And he's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been up to speed. His 3rd interception. The sudden change on the turnover, man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22. And the offense is content with where it is. They'll take a knee. This one was a lot like a tennis match, back and forth, up and down, and they just couldn't quite score enough and get the key stop to get the win.
And defenses have changed, right? It's not about limiting to low points anymore, but you got to find ways to create turnovers and get that ball back to your offense so they can do their damage. Defense just needed to create a few more opportunities.
I think it just came down to individual effort on the defensive side of the football for this team. Somebody needs to step up in big moments and